thoughts, views, and opinions of this podcast are for those who don't give a fuck about others' thoughts, views, and opinions. We say what the fuck we want to say, and if that's how we feel, that's how we feel. And if you hurt, so what? Keep it along, respectfully. Welcome to the show.
And we're back. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Respectfully a Pod Show. I am your host, 83 Kicks. We have S. Dot in the building. We got Swayze Baby in the building. And collectively, real shit, we are Respectfully a Pod Show, aka the Three of Negroes. The Three of Negroes. Now, on some real shit, we back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody, to another wonderful episode. Hopefully, you stick around and enjoy yourselves. If you're new here, make sure you leave us a comment, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that shit. And if you're a returning listener, again, we appreciate you. Make sure you do the same as well. How is everybody doing tonight, fellas?
I'm doing good.
You're doing good.
Can't complain.
How you doing?
I'm fantastic. You guys answered at the same time, though, so they may not have heard how wonderful you're doing. Your fans, you may have people who want to know how Swayze's doing. You got some that may want to know how S. Dot is doing. So let me just go with you, Shannon, first. How are you doing, brother?
I'm doing good.
You doing good? That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I like the hat. I see you.
Thank
I
you.
see you. Swayze, baby, how you doing, brother?
I'm pretty good. No
Good.
complaints.
You good?
Living life, you know.
No complaints. Living life. That's what's up. How's life treating you, man?
Busy but good. You know, it's a good type of busy.
That's what's up. That's what's
Yeah.
up. How my nephews doing? Or my cousins? Them ain't my nephews. I treat them like I guess I'll think of them like my nephews. But
they're doing good. Jaden, he made like the travel football team. He's making the
Nice.
travel baseball team. So travel football, travel
Nice.
baseball.
Nice. That's what's up. So he about to have holes in all different kind of area codes.
Yeah, he gets to start 6th grade, like middle school, pretty cool. So I'm excited for him.
That's
Mars,
what's
he
up.
chilling. You know, he's just chill, go out fishing and shit. You know, but,
Right.
proud
Shout
of them
out
both.
shout out to Jaden. Yeah, shout out to Jaden. Shout out to Mars. Special happy birthday shout out to Thornton, who just turned 7. Shout out to him.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Yes,
boy.
sir. Yep. Nothing else is going on. So that's it. No, that's it, Swayze. No stories this week. You ain't road raging with nobody, or you ain't,
Nah, just more
trying
of you know, the battling between parents and stuff. You know, the other parents on the other team. We had a tournament this weekend. And we made it to the championship, but we lost in the championship. So, came
Yeah,
close.
I think that's the one. Is that another
was
one, or is that the
yesterday.
same one?
Nah, this
that
was
was
a
yesterday.
different one.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Dang, so y'all can't run her up again.
yeah, man.
Okay.
You know, it'd be like that sometimes, but it was fun. One of the kids hit a home run, so everybody was excited about that. We were hyped, but
That's
you know, it was every time like we would cheer our kids on, like, come on, let's get, battle bat. One of the other ladies, bro, is just trying to up us every time. And I don't feel too bad because like other parents they could feel that energy. So like I wasn't alone out there. So
I got you. Yeah, you
but
got to
yeah,
step your clapping game up, bro. Pause.
yeah, for sure. Trying to.
That's what's up. That's
But
what's up. So
nothing.
is the team mostly white kids, black kids? Is it a
No,
good mix or what?
our baseball team is the most diverse team I've ever seen. You got a black kid, maybe 2 black kids, 2 or 3 mixed kids, couple of white kids, an Asian kid, a half white Asian, white and Asian kid, um, like a Middle Eastern kid. I mean, dude, it's crazy. We're all over the place. It looks nice.
That's what's up.
Very
They should call
diverse.
your team the United Nations.
Shit, they could, bro.
But that's what's up.
But nothing interesting,
That's
nothing
good shit.
crazy. Just been busy with sports and
I got
busy
you.
dad life.
I got you. That's what's up. Shout out to busy dads out there in the world. Shout out to all the busy moms out there in the world. Shout out to all the parents out there. Real talk that's out there. It's a hard job, and you don't probably get credit or the thanks that you deserve for just doing what you're supposed to do anyway. But it's all right to let you know that you are appreciated. So shout out to all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Um, I asked a question about your team, your baseball team, because you know that kind of takes us into our first topic. Coming off the news with what's his name, Nolan Wells. So there's that tragic story of Nolan Wells in Mississippi, who you know they're still trying to determine what exactly happened to him, and everything like that. And you know he was the only black kid in this group. Well, that's how it appears as of right now. He was kind of like the only black kid in this group of all these high school kids that went out for the 4th of July. And tragically, he didn't make it back home to his family. So, first of all, I'd just like to say condolences to his parents. I could only imagine. I can't even imagine how they feel right now as far as losing a child. So, um, I feel, you know, terrible about that. But it kind of sparked a question in us since you know we got kids that live out in the suburbs, and uh, I know a lot of people that it's different than when we kind of grew up, and our kids hang out. I know my kids do. I know Swayze, your kids may, but or there's a lot of kids they hang out where they're maybe the only black kid in the group, or maybe one of only a couple. Um, and you know that story, with that story kind of coming out, does that bring some kind of thought or caution to you as a parent to have either conversations with your kid or just to be a little bit more cautious with your kids with that, you know, and this isn't the first story we've seen where it's like the one black person in the group somehow some tragically they just don't wake up the next day or they don't come back home. So you know we just thought that would be an interesting conversation that maybe a lot of parents nowadays should have with a lot of black kids growing up in the suburbs more than I feel like it did when we were coming up.
I think that, you know, I didn't spend coming up, I didn't spend a lot of time in the suburbs. So, you know, a lot of people talk, you know, talk shit about the west side of Dayton, but I definitely was one of those kids that hung out with a group of people, and I got a chance to be out until the street lights came on. I think, was it dangerous? Yeah, but times now is really, really crazy. Um, Hanging out now, having kids hang out and be out by themselves. I don't know. I feel some type of way. I don't have any young kids, but I don't know about that hanging out. And so I'll see you when you get back, like it used to be. When we come up, it was, I'll see you when you get back.
Right. But do you think that parents that have kids that do have kids, black kids out in the suburbs, do you think that there needs to be a conversation more than I guess the norm? Um, especially like coming off of this like Nolan Wells story of you being the only black kid. Uh,
Yeah, for sure. I think there definitely has to be a more in-depth conversation on, you know, being aware of your surroundings, know who you're hanging out with. Yeah, for sure. But I don't know if it's the suburbs or just because of the times we were in.
yeah,
I mean, I feel like it also
I could,
depends on how close, you know, like that circle was, you know? Because I mean,
right.
I feel like if my kid grew up and he's hanging around like his friends that he's friends with now, like I don't think I would question that. I wouldn't be like, they're all white. But if maybe these, are like some new friends, like maybe, you know what I mean? But like day ones, so like I would put trust in them. If it's like some new
So had
kid,
they not determined who they was hanging with?
nah, not really.
Yeah, I don't really know too many details on that particular story. I kind of been seeing stuff as it comes, but I figured I just wait a little bit until they come with some more, I guess, solid information before, that would just be the responsible thing for us to then talk about that at that time. I don't want to just talk about shit just for clicks or, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's hot. But I just, I don't know. Based off of kind of what y'all said, I agree. I do feel like there is some conversations that need to be had though. Um, just in general, even before this, to make sure that they're one respecting themselves, being aware of their surroundings, and as bad as much as it kind of sucks to say it, people tend to band together when shit hit the fan.
That
And
is true.
like Swayze said, unless you done been friends with these people, like they solid. Like these is your boys from, maybe elementary or whatever. If it's just some motherfuckers that you've been hanging out with just for maybe a year or two, and I just feel like at that point in time you still got to be kind of aware of your surroundings, and you can't just trust everybody.
Yeah,
Like I said, when shit hits the fan, as much as we don't want to admit it or not, it's almost like it's tribes, bro.
yeah,
And they going you're not part of that tribe, and especially if it's some weird shit going on and you not with it, you may not operate the same way that they operate. You may not have the same type of expectations, or your family name don't carry the same amount of weight. So they can't, we gotta do something to make sure this don't get out. And you like, I'm not with that shit. They're gonna automatically single you out and look at you differently, and they're gonna handle you accordingly, just depending
right,
on who it
right.
may be.
Just because you don't
So,
agree.
Right.
right. So, um, I do feel like I don't think that there's nothing wrong to maybe have a little quick talk. It don't have to necessarily be nothing deep, but just to make sure that you touching base with your kids. And this is in general. Even if they're not just the only black kid that's all around a bunch of white kids, your kids, friends, your friends group in general. You need to touch base with them, and obviously everybody's friends ain't going to be a saint. We grew up, we know what it's like. We all
Yeah.
got those friends, and we weren't saints either. We did some fucked up shit. But at the end of the day, your moral compass got to be in the right place, and you got to be able to have good character judgment, and determine what's too far, and you know they got to be able
Nah.
to determine somebody's actual heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, if everybody's not your friend, my mama used to have this old saying, like everybody that smile at you is not your friend. You got to be careful who you call friend and who you're gonna hang around with and what you're gonna call your circle.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. Everybody you hang out with is not your friend. I think, kids it takes time to realize that, but at some point you'll realize it. You got people that you just hang out with, but they're not necessarily your friend. But I think you don't really start realizing who your friend is until you kind of graduate and you start living life for real. And when people start going their own separate ways, you know,
Yeah,
you'll know
for sure,
who's there and who's not. And some people your life just kind of goes in two different directions. Doesn't mean they weren't your friend, but they just there for that time of your life. Uh, you know.
for sure.
I, um so uh I plan to come back to the Nolan Wells story. I think once we get more information about it, I think that'll be a good conversation for us to, or a good topic for us to kind of go over. And I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of details. Most recently, I saw something that said that it looks like he did make it back to land, and he was at some kind of a pool party, and then there was an altercation. I don't know. I don't know. This is alleged, obviously. I don't know how much truth there is to the story. But there are rumors that something happened at this pool party, and then they took him back to wherever, wherever the coastline was to try to cover up whatever happened. And apparently that's why his phone pinged at this location as well. Again, this is something I saw in passing, so don't take my what I'm saying for gospel.
When you
And,
first seen it, you think they did it?
when I first saw it, I didn't know. I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea. And I didn't want to rush to judgment just because it was a black kid and a bunch of white kids. I didn't want to be like, they did it, but I'm not gonna be naive either if they did it. I'm just more of a let's see person. Let's see what the evidence shows, and then I'll judge accordingly. What about you?
I was like 50-50.
Oh, so you on the fence? That's
No,
on the
when I
fence answer.
first seen it, yeah. Like when I first seen the article, I was like 50-50. Especially him in the middle in the water. I'm just like, you never know, bro. You never know.
Shannon, what you think? What you think when you first saw the story?
I actually didn't see the story until we kind of brought it up, and just looking at it real quick, I didn't really know what to think either. I don't know if you can't help but to kind of think the worst. I think that's kind of the initial thought, like they did some shit to him, but I didn't jump to no conclusion. But I did have like a quick initial, like, what the fuck did they do? But I wasn't necessarily like blaming them, not the thought of blaming them, but like, damn, what did they do to him?
Right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just have the same reaction until more information comes out in general. Because if it was one of the white kids that went missing, would anybody be like, "Oh my God, it was the boys did something to him"? I think it's the fact that it was just the one black kid and something happened to him. Things happen sometimes, and him being the black one doesn't necessarily mean that it was something shady, but that's why I'm like, but I'm not gonna say it's not. I'm not gonna be like, oh, the boys didn't do anything. I'm just saying I gotta know some more details. I can't just because he was the black kid and something happened to him, I can't automatically say I don't know those kids. You know what I'm saying? And like
Yeah.
Swayze said, those could have been some of his best friends growing up or some type shit like that, and something just so happened to happen to him. I don't know. So
Yeah, I feel
Right.
like if
I don't
it's
know.
like some old friends, I mean, I don't know, bro. I feel like
Is this a story that you would share with your kids?
um
I mean,
I
yeah,
mean,
I
yeah,
would,
I
depending
share
on
pretty much
depending
anything.
on the outcome.
Um
Yeah,
I
I
saw
don't
this one
sugarcoat.
video with this kid. His mom let him go to a hotel sleepover with the parents, and the parents got two rooms, some for the kids, and the mother watched a video of the kids slapping him and fighting him and shit. And I showed that to my kid, and I told him, don't ever let this type of shit happen to you. Never. Like fight back to anything. But my kids all have cell phones, so if something happens, they know to call. So hopefully
For
they can
sure.
make that phone call. But you just never
Absolutely.
know, you just gotta teach them the best you can, and hopefully, they know what to do, because especially with the internet, phones and pranks and trying to get views, I feel like our kids are gonna grow up in different times, than we did. Just a little
Right.
bit more peer pressure.
And speaking of knowing who you're around and your circle and fighting back, that takes us to our next fucking topic, guys. So everybody, I'm sure you're aware, everybody used to watch Rhapsody in the Basement, right? Right?
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah,
hell
of
yeah.
course.
Shannon, I don't know if
Surprisingly,
I'm about to say I don't know if you was
nah.
watching that or not. You was watching the Get Down Gospel or something. I don't know what it was
I
called.
was I
But
was also I was also watching the box too.
the box.
Y'all don't know the box?
I don't know what that is. You got me.
No.
Yeah, you got me there.
That's old school. It was
I
like
know
a
like
music channel, the box. Maybe that was just like an
yeah,
East Coast thing.
we didn't have a box. We got the box. but not the box you talking about. But you know, Big Tigger, Mr. Tigger, as I'm gonna start calling him from now on, Mr. Tigger. He went viral, and again for all of the wrong reasons. And this is one of those things that we're gonna have conversations with our kids about. I'm gonna share this video, and I'm gonna get y'all reactions. All right.
My phone.
Tigger,
Give
get
me
off.
my phone.
Do you not see all them crop?
Stop. I'm not doing that.
Yes,
She
you did.
dropped. She dropped. She dropped.
Bro, you're literally stepping on her.
I'm not stepping on her, Alex. I just want
Bro.
my phone. She can give me the phone and it'll be over. She can give me the phone and it will be over.
Bro, just get over her. She's gonna
I'm
give
not
you.
on her at all. Give me my phone.
Get off of me,
Give me my
Tigger.
phone.
See, if I was anybody else, you wouldn't be doing
If
this.
you say so. Give me my phone.
Bro, just get off her. You can buy a new phone. Mr. Tigger! Mr. Tigger, get off of her now!
Yo, I
Mr.
swear,
Tigger, get off
that
of
is
her
the-
now.
That is like, I could get the fuck out my house, little boy.
My nigga said Mr. Tigger. I ain't that shit had me Mr. Tigger. Like
Hey,
you don't
what
know
did
his
he-
real fucking name.
What did he say? Yeah, for real. Because I'm sure that's like a father figure, right? You call him
I
Mr.
think that's his
Tigger.
son. I think somebody said that's his son. I'm not sure. I
Ain't
can't
no way that's his
confirm.
son calling him Mr. Tigger. Ain't no way.
That's what he called him, bro.
That was
Mr. Tigger.
probably that was the most annoying part of the video when he like screamed that Mr. Tigger. That shit really pissed me the fuck off. That whole video pissed me off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even like looking at it again because that shit is just retarded.
Can't say that word.
Wait, we can't use that.
Shit. That video is just it's special. It's I mean, clearly he wasn't doing anything. You know, again, like I say on every pod, you know, you see something online and you kind of check the comments, you know, and a lot of people were like bashing him, pretty much saying, you know, he's like he was in the wrong, and I don't know, I don't see it. He did nothing wrong. He just wanted his phone back. I said he didn't punch her, kick her. He didn't, you know, have his elbow on her neck or face while
He
you
threw
know
her
he's
to
trying to
he
get the
threw her
phone.
to the ground.
Nah,
Swayze,
bro,
he
she
threw
threw
her
herself
to the ground.
bro. She was being hella dramatic, and she knew that phone was recording, and got her son in the background.
He could have just
screaming.
listen. He could have went and just bought a new phone.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. No, I'll take your car
those are
keys
some of
and
the
you can go
comments that
buy-
I saw.
I know. But yeah, that was crazy. Like,
Yeah,
go buy a
I
new
actually, I
phone,
think
like,
he,
come on, bro.
I think he was actually taking it pretty easy on her.
No, he was taking it
'cause
very easy on her. Very. He
not
didn't do
that he's
anything. He was
not
just holding on to the
right.
phone,
Not
bro.
that
That's it.
right. Not that he had any right to rough her up or anything, but he definitely could have been a little bit more aggressive far as trying to get his phone back. But he wasn't doing anything. He just wasn't allowing. He was trying to get his phone. Yes, he was touching her, basically trying to get his phone. But he was not yanking her around. He wasn't throwing her to the ground. He wasn't, you know, shaking her. He wasn't being loud with her. Far as that clip goes, I don't know what happened before or after that. So I'm only speaking on the video. But in that video, I absolutely don't see nothing wrong. But I do see a bitch having possession of something that's not hers and playing victim. And I'm not going with it. Men unite. This is a men unite situation. So, Shannon, what you think, bro? Because I ain't going. That shit, I can kiss my ass with that shit.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we've seen much worse over
Absolutely.
less. So
You feel me?
I mean, her
Yeah.
falling to the ground and hollering and screaming.
We saw Tina get her ass whooped for trying to help Ike.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't even I mean, I heard she ended up Karma came back and Didn't she go to jail? Did she get
She
locked
did
up?
something. I think she was kidnapped. I guess she was
Yeah,
kidnapped or got charged with kidnapping her daughter that was been missing since what they say 2019. I
it's
mean, just
crazy
kidnapping
shit,
your own
bro.
kid. It sounds crazy.
It's wild. But yeah, that
Yeah,
video
I don't
was
see nothing wrong there.
crazy. The man did nothing wrong. Nothing at all.
Yeah.
Like you
So
said, he took it easy on her. But I wonder what would have happened if
yes,
if the camera wasn't rolling and it was just
if the
'cause
cameras wasn't there,
he
absolutely.
knew that boy had that phone on him.
Absolutely. And yeah, so there's that. And I don't have the clip or I don't have the article or nothing. But Marcellus Wiley, he is an ex NFL football player. He currently does podcasts. He's from a Compton native that made it out of the streets, went to a Ivy League school. I believe he ended up going to Harvard. Very intelligent man. Um, he was arrested on the 4th of July as well. Apparently, he poked his wife in the cheek and supposedly told her that he would unalive her. This is all alleged. Don't know. But now his reputation is ruined. Big Tigger stepped away from his job right now on the radio.
Damn, he stepped
So
away?
he stepped away.
That's
He said he's taking
crazy.
taking a break from his job right now. But this we thought, again, these two conversations, the first one and the second one, what conversations do we have with our sons about protecting themselves? How is there any way to protect yourself as a man in situations like this? Do you do what Big Tigger did? Do you try to get your phone, or do you just leave just to protect yourself and your reputation? What do you do? How do you train a young man for a situation that he has to deal with like a woman when it's hostile and there could be a possible, DV situation?
But
I think you definitely have the conversation of controlling your emotions for sure. I think that is definitely one of the probably top of the conversation chain of like, hey, control your emotions, but then also how to treat a woman. Even in those moments, you still have to be kind of careful how you react, how you move.
definitely
Yeah, but I mean, you almost
don't
can't.
leave any marks.
What did you just say?
I mean, but you don't leave any marks, right? But you can almost not even just get in a verbal, raise your voice and have a verbal altercation with a woman, especially if you're not recording, because she can say anything.
Nah,
Yeah.
that is true. I've been there.
Yeah.
So what do we tell our sons? What do we tell our sons that's growing up in this different age, and where they see it everywhere? Obviously, it's not that this is some new shit where women make accusations or that, and I'm not. I don't want to come off as if we're victim blaming here either, because I don't support domestic violence. I do not. Just to be clear, I do not support men putting their hands on women. But I also don't support women putting their hands on men. So let's make that very clear. If a hoe can slap a nigga, a hoe better be prepared to get slapped. I'm not saying I'll slap a bitch back, but there's some niggas that will. And I feel like everybody got the right to defend themselves. So I don't know.
I mean, asking the question back, I think is definitely a walk away. I think you're not left with anything but walk away, especially when it comes to your word against mine.
So if you're a high profile person, if say let's put y'all in some different shoes right now. Say you're a high profile person and you're in the situation as Big Tigger. Your girl, your wife done took your phone, and for whatever reason you trying to get it back. After seeing this, do you still try to get your phone? Do you think you handle it differently?
I mean, I'm still gonna get my phone. I'm gonna do exactly what he did. That's the blueprint. Like he didn't do anything wrong. He just held on to his phone. And at the end of the day, if it's his phone and, like you're on his shit at the end of the day, so you're both wrong. But if he ain't physically like, hitting you, kicking you, punching you, I'm gonna get that phone back.
But even if 9 times out of 10, if you're not recording, the police show up, you're going to jail. You getting that phone back?
I mean, I feel like, yeah, I'm getting that phone back. Cause like I said, don't leave no marks. You ain't, no bruises, nothing like that. Cops get there, shit, we both going to jail. Cause I'm gonna, hey, show me where I touch you at. I've been in a situation, so I'm just a little bit going off personal experience. But I mean, I don't know. In all seriousness, kind of like Shannon said, I guess the best thing to do would be to walk away. But I mean, that phone is crucial, in some situations. Phone is that phone will put people through some shit. You'll miss work for that phone.
I'm gonna attempt to get the phone back to a certain extent. Uh, I'm the one that would suggest walk away. I mean, the question was, what would we tell our kids? I definitely would suggest to my kids, hey, you gotta walk away instead of getting into some trouble. But for me, to a certain extent, I'm gonna try to get my phone back.
Yeah, I'm with y'all. Whether I got something
Yeah.
in there or not, I'm trying to get that phone back. You feel me? Like I'm not about to talk about go get a new phone, bitch. You go get a new
Right,
phone
right.
and get off mine. You know
You
what I'm
know,
saying? And if at that point, at whatever you trying to see, all that, if you gotta do all that, bro, just leave.
yeah,
The
that's
shit's
crazy.
over with. If you gotta do all that to get to a nigga's phone and whatever, you trying to find something, you must either already know something, or you just trying to confirm it, or you know something's in there and you just want to see it to confirm it. Either way it go, if it's like that, bro, just get the fuck out.
Right.
Going about your
Does
ways.
trying to get the phone back mean something is there?
Not
It could
fully.
not, but yeah, not fully.
It could, but
'Cause-
it just depends on the situation. If somebody like your girl snatch your phone and she running from the bathroom and say your phone is clean, you're not gonna get up and chase her and be like, give me my phone, give me my phone. But if somebody done just kind of took your phone and now they got it kind of hostage, you're like, bruh, give me my phone back. Give me my, you know what I'm saying? And just because if you gotta do something or whatever, you want your phone, that don't mean that you trying to hide something. It's not your shit. Maybe
Right,
I'm not in the mood for this bullshit right now. Give me my
right,
motherfucking phone. It don't mean I'm hiding something, but you can normally tell. Well, okay, give me my let's sit here. What do you want to see? Let's go to the text. Go to the text real quick. There you go. Now give me my fucking phone. But that going through the phone shit, bro. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna find something. You're gonna maybe
For
find
sure.
something that you can make yourself say, I knew it. It could be
Right.
nothing, but if you're looking for something, you'll make sure that you'll find something, bruh.
yeah, that is true.
So I don't know. Any young fellas out there, man, if you got a chick out there, bro, we gotta choose wisely, bro. You gotta choose
But
wisely, and we gotta make sure that we ain't with bitches that'll put us in situations like that. A woman that loves you will not put you in a situation where you are the things that you do to provide for a motherfucker, for you to sustain a certain type of lifestyle that you have. Motherfuckers be so ungrateful and they get so hell bent on making sure that they see your downfall, but they will ruin your whole entire existence and act like y'all ain't never had no kind of love for each other, bro. So that go for men and women, but I'm speaking to the young men because that's the point of view that I know. Women, y'all can get your own fucking podcast and then talk to girls about that shit. But you got to choose wisely, man. You got to put bitches through the test. Spend time, make sure that date correctly, choose correctly. Don't ignore red flags, because
yeah,
I'm pretty sure that this shit ain't just come out of nowhere, bro. And on some shallow shit, she ain't even that nice. You Big Tigger, bro. I don't know what. Maybe she used to look nicer. She ain't hideous or nothing, but she ain't even that nice. Like, I expect you to do better than that, my man, Mr. Tigger.
that
So
Mr. Tigger.
yeah, that's all I got. I don't know. That's all the fuck I got on that. So y'all got any messages to the young men? One
Um,
line of advice.
I mean,
be
just
be
whatever
smart.
you do, be smart and just try not to take it too far and just remember there's, consequences. So you
Don't
lay
leave
that
marks.
hand or you know, you take it too far and can't control yourself, you know, you hit a
Yep.
bitch and you going to jail. But you don't even
You
have to
hit a
hit her.
bitch.
You
Yep.
still could possibly go to jail or removed
Especially,
from the
hey,
house.
and you and the black dudes or black boys out there dating these pigmently challenged ladies, these snowflakes, these snow bunnies. You know, I know it's tempting, and they looking a little scrumptious out here today too. Shout out to the snow bunnies, the thick ones only though. Shout out to them. But you definitely have to be careful. The same way you got to be careful when you're hanging out with your group of friends. You got to realize that you playing by a different set of rules than your friends. You are black. You may be Hispanic. You are Indian. You are whatever. If you not white, man, you playing by a different set of rules. It don't matter where you grew up at. It don't matter how many of them it is, and they're your besties and all that shit. You playing when you out there in the world, especially once you become an adult, man. This is a game of 1v everyone. Okay. When you get in trouble, you get in trouble. Well, you can get in trouble as a group, but you still serving that time, bro. Alone. Your time is your time. Theirs is theirs. So just be careful out there in the world and, you know, all that shit.
Yeah, and if you live together, make sure you file that fuck it's called. I'm having a blank. Goddamn.
I don't know. Make
On
sure
the
your
tip of
name
my
on that
tongue.
lease. That's what you need to do. Make sure
Well,
your
that
name on that
too,
lease,
but
boy.
protection order.
Okay.
Yeah,
He said get you a protection order, get you a restraining order. That's the
restraining
crazy
order.
bitch right
That's the
there.
one. Yeah. Because that happened to me.
Yeah.
Ended
Yeah,
up not doing
Swayze,
shit.
you know.
Got a restraining order against me.
Uh,
Motherfucker couldn't see my. I couldn't even go home. And I couldn't even see my kids. I ain't even do shit. So got a
Swayze,
crazy
that's
one
what
out
they
there.
say. That's what happened when you be slanging that caramel cane around, bro. You know, you can't be giving out that good shit, and then that's get bitches getting restraining orders. You know, I guess that's a challenge I need to unlock. I ain't never had to get no restraining order on nobody. Maybe I need to. I ain't slanging it right. Maybe I need to start giving out some restraining order dick. You know, Shannon, you ever gave out some restraining order dick? No. All right.
He said no comment.
Moving right along. Guys, you know, listen, I was excited. I've been excited all day for this next fucking topic, y'all. Y'all ready? I hope y'all ready. We got our top 5. You know what I'm saying? They don't call me 83 kicks for no reason, but Swayze came up with the idea of we should show our top 5 kicks, our top 5 all-time shoes. And then we got 2 that we hate as well. But we're going to start off with our top 5. Does anybody want to go first? I've seen y'all shoes. Y'all haven't seen each other's, and y'all ain't seen mine. Pause. Anybody want to go first?
I'll take that
No.
first seat.
S. Dot, you going to go first? All right, let's do this shit. Y'all comment down below. We're going to share these. Who got the best top 5? Whose top 5 is the hottest top 5? And let us know what you think down below. Here go S. Dot's top 5 sneakers of all time.
Let's go.
You wanna what we got here, S. Dot?
I can run through these right quick.
Go ahead, do
We
your
start from that bottom.
Okay.
So the Black Cat 3s is, I have a thing for all white shoes and all black shoes, and so this is my top black shoe.
Okay.
This is a shoe that I had, and I will be willing to replace. So the all black Cat 3s has made it to my top 5.
Okay.
These ones right here are the ones that hurt my feelings. I tried, and I never did get them, but they are on my top 5.
The Rebellionaires, yes, sir.
The Olympics is on my top 5. It's a shoe that I've had.
Yes, sir.
Also would replace. And then of course, this was a no-brainer. I mean, the ones that know me know this was on here.
Absolutely.
Would you agree? When we talked about this, did you know this was gonna be on here?
Absolutely. The Legend
Okay.
Blue Columbias, whatever, the
Okay.
cocaine whites. Absolutely.
That story speaks for itself.
I've
And
heard
then
a lot
also,
about that shoe over the years. Over the years of our friendship, I've definitely heard a lot about that shit.
and then that last one was also one that I was not able to get, and
Fuck
also
no.
hurt my feelings.
Yes, sir.
Would love to have that shoe.
Yep. I think it's going for a nice little pretty penny online.
It
The
is.
Adapt
It
11.
is.
Yeah. Swayze, what you think of his top 5?
I like it. I mean, for me, I think maybe the top left might be a shoe I would pick out of that, but other than that, the far right was never really like a big fan of those, and the Black Cats. I like it though. I mean, I would love to have every shoe.
It don't
but
sound like
as
it.
far as
It don't sound
no,
like
I mean, but I'm saying like as far as like being close to like my favorites. Yeah, I'm alright. I like it though.
Yeah.
But
It was the yeah.
I mean the Jordans on the top right. Yeah, I never really cared for those. That's like one of my least
The
favorite
sevens.
styles.
The 7s, yeah. People
I
be sleeping
love
on the 7s.
any 11s. Any 11s. Like that's probably my favorite shoe, but I didn't include that tonight.
Okay.
Jermaine, what you think about this from a person that knows me? What do you think about this list?
I think it's a pretty solid list. Now, I will say you surprised me with a couple of them. I'll say you surprised me with the Rebellionaires. You surprised me with the 7s. The Adapts were kind of a surprise too, but I know you fuck with 11. So, but the Legend Blues and the Black Cats, yeah, I'm no surprise there really at all. But I think that's a pretty solid top 5, in my opinion. I think that's a solid top 5. I can't hate on none of them. So I'm a fan of them all. So that's good shit. Good shit. Swayze, you want me to go next since
It don't matter.
I
mean, if you want to, I can go next. Doesn't matter.
All right.
Surprise us what comes on the screen.
Let's see here. Boom. All righty. Okay. Bow. So, this is my top 5. You know what I'm saying? We got the Jordan 10s, Smoke. You know what I'm saying? These is my favorites right here. These is just for sure my favorites. We got the 6s, the infrared 6s, which is my favorite Jordan silhouette, is the Jordan 6. And that's probably my favorite right there. That black, that I just feel like that silhouette just so clean. That 3M just looks so nice when you take them pictures, and that you got that flash on it with that 3M in the back. Fire. Can't really beat those. The Jordan 9 Bread, that's just a shoe that I wanted for a very, very long time. Was finally able to get it, and it's one of my favorites to wear. It's just a clean shoe. Can't go wrong with that. All blacked out. For those that know me, know that my real love started, as far as collecting, started with SBs. And actually at this time, it was me, Swayze, and Trey. ATL Trey also were fucking with SBs way before any niggas was fucking with SBs. It was only the skaters and the white boys fucking with SBs. And that is a fact for sure. You cannot take
this
that
was what,
from me.
2006?
So everybody that be on
2005. I mean, it was
2004, 2005.
Yeah.
So, the Puss Heads is one of my favorite. I was able to get this shoe walking into the fucking skate shop. I would never be able to do that today. You would never be able to walk into a skate shop and pick this shoe up in the morning. This, they won't even.
You talking about the far right?
Yeah, the far right. Yeah, I still have these. Came with one of the dopest boxes, but it's not about me even having it. It's just this is one of my favorite shoes of all time. And then the Uncles. This is a shoe. I remember Swayze getting this motherfucker. This is probably by far, if I had the bread, I would splurge and get that shoe. If I had the bread to get that shoe. How much is it right now?
For me, it's 2,500. You're a size 11. Oh shit, yeah, you out of luck, my guy. You're looking at 4,500.
4,500. I can fit a 10 and a half.
25 for me. Right.
So yeah,
at 10
that's my top 5. What y'all think?
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna speed it up a little bit.
Yeah, the bottom right, it's not my favorite. But the infrareds are definitely one of my favorite Jordans. The 9s are cool, but the Uncle, yeah, that's my favorite shoe of like all time, I would say. For sure, yeah. And I'm sad the way them bitches went out, bro. I am. Like, I'm kind of a little fucked up right now seeing that shoe. That shit kind of bring back some memories, bro. Shit fucked me up a little bit. Your favorite shoe is the shoe I had, and I fucked it up.
Fucked it up.
The first day I put them on, bro, I was in, where the fuck was I at? I was at the beach, Ocean City. And the first night, dude, I threw up on them. I was fresh too, bro. Like, I looked so good that night. And I threw up on them. And if you know the material, like on the toe part, on the outside, it's like it's a material that you can't really just clean. So when you clean it, you kind of fuck the whole appearance up, bro. And I mean, literally the first night I wore them, I threw up on them. I was pretty drunk, and I was hurt. But I didn't know like the true value of them. I think I paid.
Yeah,
it's the same. It's the shop that we used to go to at the Dayton Mall. Went in there and do.
It used to be called Flamingos. Then it changed to something else. Yeah.
But yeah, dude, he sold it to me for fucking $250, I think. Something crazy. No, I think it was like $350. Might have been like 15 mil or 10 mils. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, I remember you having them. I was salty about that. I ain't gonna lie,
bro.
But
yeah,
that's what's up. Shannon, what you think of my list, real quick?
It's a yes, but there's a couple of no's on here. But I fucks with it.
That's what's up. SBs, if y'all don't know, SBs is my favorite. I'll pick a SB, a dope ass SB over a Jordan any day. Believe it or not, I will. So that's mine. That's my list. Let us know down below. Don't forget, I'm number 2 or just 83 kicks. That's my list. You know the name. And last but not least, we got Swayze's top 5. He been hard on everybody's top 5, a little bit low key, but let's see what he got
That's our favorites, bro.
Boom. So here goes Swayze's top 5.
I did fuck up, and I sent you. So the one in the middle, that's the Air Max 96. Forgot. That's one of my favorites because I remember having it when I was in middle school, I think. And I mean, when I put those on, I felt like, I felt good. But the shoes that would have replaced that, and I'm sad that I didn't get it on the list, would have been the up tempos. I believe those are the one.
Yeah. I thought about putting
I
thought about that.
If I can show you.
I mean, I know
these.
I know
those.
They say air on the side. Oh no, those are Vin Bakers. Ain't those Vin Bakers? I don't know if those are Vin
I'm not
Bakers.
sure.
Nah, those are like Chris Webber. Was Chris Webber wearing them?
Scottie Pippen, I believe. Yeah, Pippen.
Scottie Pippen.
Because these were the Nike Air Up Tempo, one of Scottie Pippen's shoes over the years. That shoe I just showed would replace the middle one, but I tried to switch it up a little bit. I decided also to not choose any Dunks or Jordans because I mean I got a top 5 dunk list and I got a top 5 Jordan list, so I just tried to do outside the box.
Tell us about
But the
this. Tell us
gloves,
about this list right here.
75 years later.
the gloves, those are I love those. Like I love some foam posits, some flight posits.
Those are dope.
Phone
Um, any color don't matter. The Air Max 96, those are just classic. The Reebok, the Answers, I had those. I had that shoe, and I had the all black. I didn't care for the blue, but I mean, back in its time, you put them shits on, bro. Motherfuckers was fresh, bro. Definitely love wearing those. But yeah, I only had the Answers and the Air Max. The ones on the far left. Fortunately, the Air Turf Jets, I didn't have those, but I always wanted them when I was a kid. And anytime I seen them on somebody, I wanted them. But that's a shoe you get on now, and it's pretty expensive. So I don't really have the luxury to buy my childhood favorite shoe.
Right.
Just like the fucking Dunkins. That's probably my favorite shoe of all time. And then it would be
You just
like
said
the
that.
Uncles.
You just said the
The
uncles.
The Uncles would be like the runner-up, but the Tim Duncan, that one, I've never had it before, so the fact that was never able to like put it on, I don't know. I really want that shoe.
Is that shoe in this picture?
Okay.
That's the
Yeah,
far
the Tim
right.
Duncans, the silver
And that's
ones,
like,
top right.
and I believe that's like the beginning of the foam posit flight
Foam
posit Air.
posits.
That's like the first shoe that came out. That's Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
So yeah, them motherfuckers right there, bro. I mean, that's probably one of the best shoes ever. And StockX price, definitely shows. Some motherfuckers.
Shannon, what do you
cost some
think of
money.
his? What do you think of his top 5?
What do you
Very
think I think
diverse.
of this top 5?
You don't like it. That's cool.
He probably only. I'll say if I had to guess, Shannon probably only like 2 of the shoes on your list.
And which one is that?
It would probably be the Iversons and the Air Maxes in the middle.
And the Iversons is the blue and white ones?
No,
Nah,
nigga,
them ones
the
in the middle,
Iversons
the
is
low
the
top.
white.
Oh, it's a no. So it's the Air Maxes and the blue and white shoe. What is that blue and white shoe? Because I'm actually looking for that.
That's an Air Jet.
Yeah, that's gonna
Air Turf Jet.
That's gonna be.
I like that.
That's
They
gonna be
got
somebody
another
like that.
one that has more of a.
I'm fucking with that. But you're right. I only like 2 on this list.
Okay.
It's cool
Yeah.
though. It's cool. I wasn't expecting any of these, so it's cool.
Yeah, I was.
I like Swayze.
I could have put some Dunks and some Jordans on there, but I just wanted to go a different route.
Yeah, I love to switch up.
Well, the objective was to put our top 5, so that's what I did.
I mean,
I
that's
do
my
like.
top 5.
I like Swayze's list. Actually, I like every shoe on here. I do like the fact that they are different. So, you know what I'm saying? I do like that about his list. So I'm fucking with it. My favorite one probably on this list would either be the Gary Paytons or the Iversons. You know what I mean? Those Gary Paytons only look good to me though with the zip unzipped and folded down. They look like ass when you have them zipped up.
You can't. If you got them bitches zipped all the way up, take them off for sure.
Yeah. So I'm not fucking with, but yeah, the Iversons are cool too. They look good, but them bitches was bulkier than a motherfucker. Those were some fat motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But I do like that, especially that color. So I'm fucking with
I mean,
it.
it's sad
I'm
to say,
fucking-
but like, I don't think I would rock them like right now. Like back in the day and the memories that I have with them, like at that time, yeah. But nowadays,
I would
like,
wear
I
'em
might
for
hoop
sure.
at them, but I don't think I would just.
I'm wearing those for sure, and a 49er color, so you know what it is. So Hey, let us know down below who had the best top 5. Who had the best top 5? You know, and it's all for fun. It doesn't matter. But we would appreciate y'all feedback. And if you want, let us know what your top 5 is in the comments. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. And then we're gonna have to move through this quickly, but thank God I put this on one photo. So we ain't gotta worry about it. So I'm gonna let y'all guess. I know whose it is, but I'm gonna let y'all guess since y'all don't know whose is what. Y'all only know whose shoe is y'all's, or if that even makes sense what I just said. If not, you know what the fuck I meant. But our most hated. So we did everybody did 2 shoes that they hated the most. And boom, here we go. This is our most fucking hated list. So let's start with Shannon. Shannon,
I already know real quick. I'm gonna just pick one, and LeBron is Jermaine. I just gotta throw it out there.
Who's most hated do you believe is here? You know yours. You know which ones is yours. So
I'm gonna go obviously, because you could pick out my white shoe. I'm gonna obviously pick out your hated shoe, which is the Hey Dude.
Facts. That's me.
Yeah. And I'm gonna have to go with Swayze with the LeBron.
That is mine. Yes.
And then Feli's, and is that a Converse?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So Swayze.
That is true.
I'm as nothing less but a process of elimination that I have the 6 rings and the Jordan 20.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now I'm not gonna lie.
That is it.
I fuck with the Jordans though, not the Mexican ones, but that top left. I fuck with those.
I told him the same thing. I fuck with the 20s. I think they fire.
I remember my dude had
them.
those, and yeah, I fuck with those. The LeBron, I like that style. It's a very comfy shoe.
Man, that shit is ugly as fuck.
But that color, the color is bad. I had those.
Those are trash, bro.
But the shoe, I had them. It was like a black. It was like a gray and purplish color. The bitches was hard.
No.
And Feli's, bro.
They're hard to look at. The motherfuckers are ugly.
I'm going barefoot to school if my dad or auntie tried to give me them Feli's. I think I had them one time.
Over them Feli's? Those is classic though, bro. They're classic. Them Feli's are classic.
Those are one shoes that, like, you know, when you're in class and you don't want to get picked on to read this text, like, I didn't want them shoes to come in my life. I didn't want to ever see those. And I had some.
Wasn't nothing terrible with those shoes necessarily back in the day. And
horrible,
nowadays,
bro.
though, if you see a nigga with them, if you see a nigga with those on, you either cross the street or you don't get into any altercations with him. Those are like above black you know what I'm saying? Black Air Force Ones. Yeah, you see a nigga with them on, bro. He done been to jail or he's ready to go.
I used to hate them. I just didn't like that shoe, but the Converse for me, that was just the most ugliest shoe I've ever seen in my life. Like, still to this day, I've never seen a shoe uglier than that, besides the spinner shoes.
Agreed.
But the spinner shoes are
I remember when these came out.
Yeah, them bitches is horrible.
Yeah, those are terrible. 100%. I remember when them came out, and it seemed like I think it was nothing but. I said that but mostly I went to high school. I was like middle school actually when these came out. It was nothing but like the white kids from the east side that was wearing these motherfuckers. I didn't see no niggas in these bitches for real. I'm sorry, not here. I didn't. I'm sure some niggas had them, but not the ones I saw.
Yeah, you're right about that.
You know what I mean? These, I'm sorry, I'm just giving my quick opinion. These bitches right here are bigger than a motherfucker, bro. And I got tired of seeing people happy as fuck like they got these and like these are fire in hand. Nobody want these big motherfucking clown shoes, and niggas was trying to put outfits together with these motherfuckers, bro. These are fucking hideous, and I'm sorry. I was gonna pick something else, but I didn't want to have a double on the list, so I thought of the next shoe I could, and these popped up in my head, and hated them, bro. I'm sorry. These are fucking hideous.
Hey,
And my most hated, I'm sorry. This right here, I have to let these people know. Listen, if you wear Hey Dudes, you might be a nice person. We may be friends and you may support the podcast. I appreciate that. But this shit right here, if you can see this right here, bro, every time I see a person with fucking Hey Dudes on, I instantly judge them. Bro. If you are a female, I have swiped left on so many bitches that look good, and then I turn around and I see that they got Hey Dudes in their photo. It's not happening. It will never happen, bro. I don't give a fuck how comfortable they are. If you're wearing Hey Dudes, bruh, don't talk to me. I don't want to be we're not going to lunch together. We're not going to dinner together. We're not doing any functions together. Every time I see a nigga in Hey Dudes, I am judging you and I am roasting your shoes in my fucking head. Just know that. So I just want to put that out there. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
that's probably in my top 5 though.
Top 5 shoes that you like?
No, that I hate. A notable mention for shoes I don't like that I seen the Filas and I was like, I'm gonna put the Filas instead. But any Carmelo Anthony shoe.
Okay. Yeah, those are pretty terrible. All right.
His shoes are ass.
So that's that, guys. Let us know what you think down below again of our most hated. So we're running a little over, so we're gonna try to speed it up. Swayze, did y'all want to do bars tonight? I know we got our most favorite shoe in our collection, so we can show that real quick.
We can do bars next week. It's cool.
All right, fuck bars. We ain't no bars tonight. So everybody, your most favorite shoe, since we're on the shoe shit. What's your favorite shoe in your collection? And give us a brief, let's say 30 seconds on why it's your favorite shoe. I'm going last on this one. You guys let me get this off the screen.
You guys seen my list earlier. A lot of it, like more retro 90s and shit. Growing up, I used to love foam posits. I used to love flight posits. Flight posits were definitely my favorite. And growing up, being able to buy shoes that I like and I wanted when I was young and couldn't get. Right now, I mean, my favorite kind of bounces back and forth, but right now I'm gonna have to say these are probably my favorite. You can see these. These are flight posits. They're like
iridescent.
Yeah, it's like a bluish purple. I don't know. But this shoe is, I don't know, bro. It's my favorite. I got all black. I got the gold pair, and these I don't think I'm gonna hoop in, but my other ones I hoop in. I hoop in my black ones, I hoop in my gold ones, but this shoe is probably my favorite. For sure.
Your favorite. Okay. I fucks with it. That's not what you got. Bars. That's your favorite shoe in your collection?
So this went all the way from I'm sending it back to I'm fucking with it. Like I'm fucking with it. But I have a thing for an all black shoe, but if I had to show one for tonight, this is it.
The Jordan 12. All right, put it in the camera. Pause. Okay, the Jordan 12 Bloodline. All right.
Yeah, I like those. I think my kid would like those more than me though, because those are the Bloodlines, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And they almost went back.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Guys, I mean, I fuck with them.
If anybody want to take a guess on what mine is gonna be?
Absolutely.
Probably the Back to the Future shoe or something.
Nigga, I don't got no kind of money like that in my collection. This is my top in my collection.
I thought you had those.
No, nigga, do you know how much those things go for? Those go for like $40,000.
I thought you won those.
No,
when those came out.
Fuck no. No, nigga. Fuck no.
You got something similar.
Nigga. They said the dark fit
Oh,
ancestral
fuck.
shoes.
Fuck.
No.
I should have guessed. Fuck.
These is probably my
I
favorite
should
shoe
have
in my
guessed.
collection, yo. Real talk.
Damn.
You know, it's the
I knew that.
Grinch.
I fucking knew that.
Grinch that stole Christmas. You know what it is? Nothing but goat shit here, baby. Goat shit.
Yeah, I'm fucking with it.
What's explained, what's understood don't need to be explained. Y'all know what it is. Change the games. So that's that. Let me go ahead and so that does that for our shoes. I got me a quick little looking for love looking for love here, guys. So we can get the fuck out of here. I hope y'all ready. S. Dot, is it a yes for you? Is it still is it a yes for you today too? Before I read it, or you done playing that game?
It's a yes for me.
It's a yes for you. All right.
Yeah.
Let me show you. I'm gonna show you her photo first. All right, and y'all gonna see it. First off, look at them eyebrows. Look at them eyelashes. You see that? Uh-huh. Okay. So today we got Deanna. She's 49. All right. Deanna is she's from Dayton, Ohio. Goddamn. I better be careful. She's from Dayton, Ohio. And she's looking for chatting and friendship. But I don't give a fuck. This is Facebook dating. So Deanna, 49, Dayton, Ohio. I am walking, talking karmic justice. I'm an Aquarius with a Libra rising. I came here to change the world by teaching and showing the world how to embody love and give it to others. To love yourself first, I am a psychic medium. I have a channel on YouTube where I can read tarot. Is it tarot? Tarot. I don't fucking know. So do not play in my face, pretty please. My kindness is far from a weakness. It's my superpower. And it's protected just like me. Do not come at me with sexual energy. I will not respond. I have respect for myself and disease. I don't know what the fuck that means, but I'm reading it. This is what they wrote. So that's Deanna. She's 49. She's walking and talking karmic justice. She's a Aquarius with a Libra rising, and that's all I got.
It's a no for me.
No, you said yes. It's too late. You can't go back. And she has glow in the dark fucking eyelashes.
Yeah. That's is it swipe left?
Yeah, swipe left, I think it is. I don't swipe because I'll be fucking around swiping the wrong shit in the wrong direction. And you can't go back once you like a motherfucker. You feel me?
You can't go back.
Can't
you
go
can't
back.
undo.
You cannot undo. So I know we done showed our shoes, but this was, undo my thing. This was a Nike by me. I made my own Kobe Air Force Ones. Now they start making them like this. You feel me? We got an 8. I call these the Black Mambas. So we got an 8 and we got a 24. This is a 1-of-1. You ain't gonna see nobody with these bitches. You feel me? With the suede and the leather.
Yeah. I'm fucking with it.
So that's it, y'all. That's all we got tonight. I appreciate y'all. Swayze, S. Dot. It's been fun. It's been real. Listeners out there again. We close to 100. We're close to 100. So make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. And if you got a friend or a family member that ain't listening and you listening, man, share this shit to them and let them know. Fuck with us. Grow with us. You know what I'm saying? We almost at 100. We're going to keep going. So until next time, y'all, we out this bitch.
Millions making millions.